Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 13 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 70. Yeah, you guys. And here we are getting ready for our big game against the New York Mets here coming up. We have I believe it's a 3 series homestand here where we're going to go face the Mets here at home, and we'll see what we can do. Now, as you know, we just got done with playing Colorado, and thought we was going to win that sweep of series, but unfortunately we couldn't pull it off. As you see there, we lost 2 games to 1 out there. But as you see here, we're going to look at some awards so far. If the again, this is if the season ended today. There you see, could win the batting title, the Rookie of the Year. With his stats with 110 RBIs and with 57 home runs, he is doing quite well. He is projected to hit, by calculations, possibly 60 home runs. Actually, they say 70. So he's on a pretty good pace to beat his cousin's record. As you know, Barry Bonds, the home run king with 73 for the season. And of course, you know, this is only his first year, so he's got a ways to go to be the all-time home run king. But he can hold the record for the season record, which would be 73. And there you see batting average at 374 for the season. And of course, you guys, if you see some players that are your favorites, you guys can pause the video and check out those numbers and whatnot of what Theo is doing, or what others are doing this season. As Theo continues his way here in the MLB on this long road to the show, which, you know, he's finally a part of the show, I guess now you could say. But we'll see what he can do his rookie year. So we'll go ahead and get to the first game against the Mets here. Like I said, it's a 3-game set, playing in St. Louis against the Mets. And I believe, I can't remember what the numbers were when he played against the Mets last time, but if I remember right, he did not do so well. But there you see his career stats already right there. Just last season, there you see his which has been his rookie year. Well, kind of his rookie year. He didn't play a full season, but he did hit 5 home runs. So he's you know, I mean, only imagine what he could have done if he got called up earlier. You know, if you guys remember, I was hoping he's going to get called up before the All-Star appearance, but we'll have to see. So go ahead and get there. You see bottom of the first, and there you see he hits the chopper right there, and grind chops out on that one. So bottom of the third now, with the runner on first and a runner and 1 out. Excuse me. There you see the runner. He advances the runner from first to third with that double right there. And there you see Bonds well rested at second base. So now score 4-1. We're up by 3. At the bottom of the 5th, and you see Bonds hits that one, smacks that one's high. It's deep. Is it gone? No, it's caught there in the outfield out there for that easy fly ball out. So we go ahead and go to the bottom of the 7th here. Nobody aboard and no outs. And then you see a 2-0-2 pitch, and that one high and out of the zone right there. I don't know what he was thinking chasing that one with that pitch. But there you see, we'll see here on show track there, first pitch, second pitch, which he should have went after, but instead he goes to one out of the zone and couldn't get to it. So I don't know what he was thinking at that at bat. So bottom of the 8th here with runner at second and a 2-2 pitch. There you see they get him again, strike him out. We're leading by 5, and we end up we keep that lead 6-1. Is the final score. You see Bonds 1 for 4 for the day, or excuse me, 1 for 5 for the day, and 1 double. So as we go along to get ready for the second game, here you see some season awards. Again, if the season ended today, these would be the guys that will get some nice hardware, nice hardware to take home and put on their mantles there. And you see, of course, Bonds is there for Most Valuable Player, Rookie of the Year, and the Silver Slugger Award. So here you see we got game 2 here in St. Louis once again. a 3-game set with the Mets, 80 and 54 for the season for the Cardinals, and then you see 65 and 70 for the Mets. So we'll go ahead and get to the bottom of the first. Nobody on board, 2 outs, and there you see Bonds pops that one sky high, and there you see he is gets caught by the catcher there, right up the elevator shaft right there, and gets the out. So bottom of the third, there you see he goes go chasing after that slider there, with runners in first and second with 2 outs. So go ahead and bottom of the sixth with nobody on board, nobody out, and Bonds hits that one and chops that one right in front of the plate right there, and the pitcher's able to get to it and get the easy out. So Bonds not doing so hot so far in this series. So bottom of the seventh, they decide, you know what, we're not going to deal with you. They got runners in scoring position at second and third, and with 2 outs, and yeah, go ahead and take your base. So they end up decide to load the bases up and see what they can do with Matt Holliday. So bottom of the ninth here, with nobody on board and 1 out, there you see tied score 5-5, and that one is popped up to the second baseman there. And Bonds in this series not doing too hot, but they actually do pull out a rally here in the bottom of the fifth, or bottom of the ninth there. You see final score 7-5 for the Cardinals, and for Bonds. Bonds 0 for 4 for that game, a walk and a strikeout. And so we'll have to see what he can do, if anything, to survive the series. So far, he is 1 for 9, you guys, so far in these first 2 games, with a walk and 3 Ks. So not doing so well, and of course, we don't want to have the manager get onto us like he has been in past episodes. So we'll go ahead, and there you see again the records for the season so far. So bottom of the first, 1 out, runner on first, and score 1-0. Mets are leading, and there you see he tries to run that one out, and yeah, he is out. Bonds not the speedy type of player that many want him to be, but hey, why be a speedster when you got you got power behind on that bat? You can put a charge on the ball and sell that ball right out of here. He is leading the league with 57 home runs, so we'll see what he can do. So bottom of third here, we're trailing by 2 with nobody on board and 1 out, and there you see Bonds get struck out again. You guys, that is I believe his 4th strikeout of this series. So there you see next at bat here, this one was popped up to the shortstop there, third baseman there, and he is the shortstop, yeah. He gets there and gets the easy out there from Bonds. So again, Bonds not doing too well. Still being, I think, still kind of a little upset with the showing that he had there in Colorado. He did hit home runs, but he didn't play so well. So there you see, forcing fastball high and inside, Bonds goes after it and strikes out at bat. And then you see, again, Baker getting onto him today, and definitely trying to do his best not to have the ball in Bonds' wheelhouse. And then you see that just nasty at bat right there from Bonds. So we'll have to see if he can do it again. And no, unfortunately, he does not get another at bat. So he's 0 for 4 for the day. There you see against the Mets, 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and a batting average of 365. So we actually win that game 4-3. So we win the series, but Bonds personally is unable to do anything in his own stats for the 3 games there. Like I said, he's 1 for, I believe, 9, make it 13 for that series. So we'll see. He's 1 for 13 for that series. I think I said 9. But yeah, so we'll have to see what he can do in the next series as we get ready to play. There you see Atlanta. We're going to first have to go against Brandon Beachy, who's got an ERA of 3.17 5 for 4 for the season. There you see our ace pitcher Adam Wainwright going to go on the mound, 15-4 with an ERA of 2.36. So we'll have to see what we can do against Beachy, and hopefully Theo can get on his winning ways. I talked to him last night, and after the game there, and he said he would like to put a feather in his cap and do it right for the fans there in St. Louis to be the home run king. Everybody's been wanting him to do that, and he's been getting letters and Facebook messages and stuff like that. So we'll have to see what he can do. So you guys come on back for episode 71, where we're still at home and we're getting ready to play against the Atlanta Braves there. Like I said, again, play against the Braves and one of their young pitchers, Brandon Beachy, in the next episode. As always, guys, you can follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and also check out our Instagram page. The links are down there below in the description. And as always, I'd like to hear from you guys, what you guys think about the series, comments, questions, or just want to give me a hard time. As always, you guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.